Hello people, this is Sam Patel. Welcome to my YouTube channel Sam Patel, obviously named after me. You are watching the very first episode of a brand new series, Trailer Breakdown and Theories. My today's target is one of the most awaited films of 2017, Bahubali The Conclusion. Since it is the most awaited film and due to very suspenseful ending of part 1, Bahubali the conclusion is a topic for discussion and gossips nowadays. Without wasting any time, I will start step by step trailer breakdown. In the very beginning of the trailer, you can see Mahishmati kingdom burning, and we can say two things about the scene: that either the kingdom is on attack or it's just a usual fire for the light. In the next scene, all the peoples of city are gathered at the same place. This is the same place on which Ballal Deva's golden statue is built on the first part, but the statue is not there right now. So we can assume that it is the scene in the flashback. In the next scene, you can see crown of Kingdom Mahishmati. This is the same crown which is shown in the first movie whereby a Ballal Deva who was the king of a first part. And you can hear Amrendra Bahubali is taking an oath to protect the people of Mahishmati. It's more like an oath to be a king. So don't be surprised if you see Amrendra Bahubali as a king in a second part. The people of Mahishmati looking at the same direction with the fear in their eyes. And I'm sure you missed one fact, that the guy at the front is the same guy who is first in the row in pulling the Ballal Deva statue in the first part, and his beard is black. But in first part it's white. So it is the flashback scene. In the next scene, woman's hand filled with blood is approaching to another woman's leg. Due to other scenes in the trailer, I can assume that the foot is belong to Shivgami Devi and the hand is maybe Devsena, who is requesting Shivgami Devi to save her child and after the death of Bahubali. In the next scene, the Bahubali is approaching to the stairs, maybe to the throne of the Mahishmati, with the sword covered in the blood, which indicates that the war is over and after he sits on the throne, people are watching at him. After that, Shivgami Devi is shown crying, probably because her son fighting with Bahubali and deep down she knew that he couldn't win. In the next scene, child's hand falls on a woman's hand. I suppose that Devsena is giving her son Mahendra Bahubali to Shivgami Devi to save him, because after Amrendra Bahubali's death, Ballal Dev obviously come after his son. After some flashback scenes from movie 1, the Shivgami Devi is shown holding a baby above her hand, which reminds me of a movie Lion King of 1994, and she is shouting Mahendra Bahubali. You can see the flames in the background which is shown in the beginning of the trailer, and the fire glare on the people's face indicates that they are looking at the Shivgami Devi in this scene. And with the energetic music turned into sweet soft music, we can see a aerial view of some city or town which is, I'm sure, not Mahishmati, because we all know how Mahishmati looks like. This city is maybe from Devsena's homeland, and when Bahubali visiting it, he sees the fearless female warrior, and with the expression of Prabhas, we can assume that he fell in love with the Devsena at the first sight. Here in these two scenes, you can see same jewelry, so I concluded that there may be a romantic duet between Amrendra Bahubali and Devsena. The giant elephant sculpture is probably from Devsena's city, and the ship you are seeing in the scene is the same ship in which Anushka shown dancing for the duet. The place in the next scene is the same place at which Ballal Deva's humongous golden statue built in the first part, as we discussed earlier. But by the amount of people gathered, I can say that there is a big event going down there. Maybe Bahubali's oath for a king or Ballal Deva's oath for a king. I want to say Bahubali's wedding, but there is only one chair, which prevents that assumption. In the next scene, Devsena's eyes are closed and it seems like someone is throwing a sword at her, but Bahubali catches that sword. By the looks of Ballal Deva, it seems like he also likes Devsena. The Shivgami Devi said, Antar Yudh, which means she predicted the battle between Bahubali and Ballal Deva long before it actually happens. And you can see the army getting ready in the next scene. Someone is giving command to army, probably Ballal Dev, because in the trailer Bahubali is attacked by a rain of arrows which is caused by this machine. And this machine is here with the army. In the next scene, you can see Katappa is informing Bahubali about attack on the city. So Bahubali runs to save the Mahishmati. You can conclude that by the same clothes on both these scenes. The Mahishmati army wears an orange uniform. So in this scene, Mahendra Bahubali is fighting against them. So I can conclude that by the help of tribe people or other army, Mahendra Bahubali is attacking to Mahishmati to get back his throne and give a punishment to real killers of his father. Besides, Katappa is the only follower. He is following the order in killing Amrendra Bahubali. Now I am sure you are confused between Amrendra Bahubali and Mahendra Bahubali. For your information, Amrendra Bahubali have a moon on his forehead, where his son Mahendra Bahubali have a serpent on his forehead. In the next scene, Mahendra Bahubali is aiming an arrow toward Mahishmati army. Maybe he is claiming back what is his by the rights. In this scene, Tamanna is also fighting. So I can conclude that tribe people shown in the first part are also fighting along with the Mahendra Bahubali. And you can see here, Katappa's beard is white. So this is current scene, not a flashback. And by these two scenes, I concluded that Katappa is still fighting with Ballal Dev because of his ancestors' promises. Rana's beard is white, but Prabhas is black-haired. So it is a battle between old Ballal Dev and Mahendra Bahubali. But for this scene, I don't have any explanation. In the last scene, you can see Ballal Dev is trembling and filled with the rage, and Mahendra Bahubali is very calm. It indicates that Mahendra Bahubali won the battle. So overall, probably you can see two battles in a movie, one in a flashback and other in a current timing. Still, these are only assumptions. To know the original story, you have to watch the movie Bahubali. The conclusion is releasing on 28th April 2017. Hit the theaters and watch the movie. I am 100% sure this movie is going to be blockbuster because it will have a solo release, which means there is no movie releasing with it. Obviously, no one wants to compete with the most awaited film. Bahubali is a brand now. It will have a very huge impact on cinema history. Give me a big thumb below the video if you like this video and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any other theories, please let me know in the comments. Stay tuned for the more addictive stuff like this.